Hello, my dear friends. Hello, my dear listeners. How are you? And today I am here to begin our journey again through the life of our master Shri Ramkrishna Paramhansa Dev. And I suppose you can hear the bell ringing sound of the bell from a temple, and it actually gives me some kind of goosebumps that okay, this is the time to dive into his life, the master's life. So let's proceed. But notwithstanding this forced atheistic views, the vivid memory of the divine visions I had experienced since my boyhood, and especially after my contact with Sri Ramakrishna, led me to think that God must exist and that there must be some way to realize him. Otherwise, life would be meaningless. In the midst of all troubles and tribulations, I must find that way. Days passed and the mind continued to waver between doubt and certainty. My pecuniary troubles remained unchanged. The summer was over and the rain set in. The search for a job still went on. One evening, after a whole day's fast and exposure to rain, I was returning home with the tired limbs and a jaded mind. Overpowered with exhaustion and unable to move a step forward, I sank down on the outer plinth of a house on the roadside. I cannot say whether I was insensible or not for a time. Various thoughts crowded in on my mind, but I was too weak to drive them off and fix my attention on any particular thing. Suddenly, I felt as if by some divine power the coverings of my soul were removed one after another. All my former doubts regarding the coexistence of divine justice and mercy and the presence of misery in the creation of a blissful providence were automatically solved. By a deep introspection, I found the meaning of it all and was satisfied. As I proceeded homewards, I found there was no trace of fatigue in the body, and the mind was refreshed with wonderful strength and peace. The night was well nigh spent. Henceforth, I became deaf to the praise and blame of worldly people. I was convinced that I was not born like humdrum people to earn money and maintain my families, much less to strive for sense pleasure. I began secretly to prepare myself to renounce the world like my grandfather. I fixed a day for the purpose and was glad to hear that the master was to come to Kolkata or Calcutta that very day. It is lucky, I thought. I shall leave the world with the blessings of my Guru. As soon as I met the master, he pressed me hard to spend that night with him at Dakshineshwar. I made various excuses, but to no purpose. I had to accompany him. There was not much talk in the carriage. Reaching Dakshineshwar, I was seated for some time in his room along with others when he went into a trance. Presently he drew near me and touching me with great tenderness began to sing a song with tears in his eyes. My dear friends, today I am stopping here. I don't know, even we don't know what will be next, but whatever was, ultimately it has actually processed the doubtful mind of Narendra to the mastermind of Vivekananda, right? So let's have a faith on this process with this. Today I am stopping here, and I suppose everything is there for some learning, for teaching us something, right? With that, today I am taking your permission to close this episode. So be happy, be jolly, and keep praying.